This might surprise you. Binder clips do more than hold papers. These handy little tools are incredibly versatile and can help in ways you might not expect. For instance, if you're tired of your money getting lost or mixed up, use binder clips to organize your cash. Simply group your bills by denomination and secure them with a clip to keep everything neat and easily accessible. But that's not all. If you ever find yourself with a broken bracelet, a standard paper clip can save the day by holding the ends together until you can fix it properly. These clever adaptations show just how resourceful we can be with everyday objects. With a little creativity, binder clips and paper clips can become your go-to gadgets for various tasks around the house or office. So next time you reach for a binder clip, remember all the innovative ways you can put it to good use. Who knew organization could be so creative? Check out this unique gym in Tulum, Mexico. The Tulum Jungle Gym offers a workout experience unlike any other, as it's set right on the stunning Caribbean Sea. Imagine exercising under swaying palm trees, feeling the gentle sea breeze while you lift weights made from natural materials. This fitness center embraces a Stone Age theme, featuring equipment crafted from wood, rocks, bamboo, and rope, blending fitness with nature in an extraordinary way. Whether you're doing push-ups on the beach or swinging kettlebells made from driftwood, every workout feels like an adventure. The open-air design adds to the atmosphere, allowing you to soak in the sunshine and hear the waves as you break a sweat. It's not just a gym, it's a serene escape for both locals and tourists who want to maintain their fitness while enjoying the beauty of Tulum. Plus, the vibrant atmosphere makes it easy to connect with fellow fitness enthusiasts. With the Caribbean as your backdrop, how could you resist giving it a try? Experience burning water fountains in Yanardog. In this enchanting part of Azerbaijan, nature creates a mesmerizing show where water seems to dance with flames. This captivating spectacle occurs because natural gas escapes through cracks in the ground, igniting as it hits the air. Visitors are often amazed to see jets of water shooting up, accompanied by bright flames, creating a surreal and otherworldly scene. The phenomenon, known as the Burning Mountain, has been attracting curious tourists and local adventurers for centuries. It's a reminder of the powerful forces of nature at work just beneath our feet. The best time to witness this spectacular sight is at night, when the flames glow brightly against the darkened sky, illuminating the area with an eerie but beautiful light. There is something truly extraordinary about combining two elements like fire and water so harmoniously. Whether you're an avid traveler or just curious about the wonders of our planet, Yanardog promises an unforgettable experience that questions everything you thought you knew about natural wonders. Would you dare to see it for yourself? Can you imagine that mirrors reflect more than just images? In many villages across Pakistan, mirrors are strategically placed outside homes, not just for decoration, but to fend off bad energy and evil spirits. This fascinating cultural practice is rooted in superstition, where families believe that a shiny mirror can bounce away negative influences that might try to invade their peaceful spaces. Residents often choose to hang these mirrors in ornate designs, making them both beautiful and meaningful. While the mirrors add an element of charm to the exterior, their true purpose is deeply tied to the community's desire for protection and harmony. Many villagers feel a sense of security knowing that their homes are fortified against unseen forces. This tradition showcases how cultural beliefs can shape everyday life, providing a practical and artistic way to channel positivity. Who knew mirrors could play such an important role in shielding a home? Did you know that Christmas hats have royal roots? These festive headpieces, often called paper crowns, are a beloved tradition in Britain, adding a splash of color and fun to Christmas dinner. Inside Christmas crackers, those delightful pop-open gifts that reveal surprises. These hats are typically found, ready to be worn as families gather around the table. The origin of these whimsical crowns traces back to the Victorian era, when Christmas crackers were first introduced. The playful custom not only encourages laughter while reading the jokes printed on the hats, but also serves a deeper meaning. They symbolize the crowns worn by the three wise men from the Nativity story. So don your paper crown and raise a toast to tradition during your festive feast. Why not share a joke while you're at it? You might be shocked to learn that anteaters eat 35,000 ants daily. These incredible creatures have a flair for snacking on insects, making them true champions in the ant-eating world. With their long, slender snouts and super sticky tongues, anteaters are evolutionarily crafted for this unique diet. A flick of their tongues can reach an astonishing speed of 160 times per minute, allowing them to swiftly capture ants and termites with precision. Their sharp claws are not just for show. They play a vital role in helping anteaters break through tough surfaces like decaying logs and hard-packed soil to access their favorite meals. What might appear as a massive feast is merely a tedious daily ritual, as the average anteater dedicates up to 12 hours hunting for food. Can you picture that? Roaming through grasslands and forests for hours on end, they tirelessly forage for nourishment. This fascinating behavior showcases the remarkable diversity in nature and highlights how various species adapt to their environments. Each ant consumed not only fuels the anteater, but also illustrates the intricate web of life, where every creature has its essential part. Did you know emperor penguins mate for life? These unique birds form strong, long-term partnerships, making them one of the most devoted species in the animal kingdom. Reaching maturity between 3 to 8 years of age, they are ready to start their families. Once a pair has mated, the female lays 1 or 2 eggs. Both parents take turns keeping these precious eggs warm and safe, exhibiting remarkable teamwork. This shared responsibility is vital, as the cold Antarctic conditions can be harsh for newborns. The male often incubates the eggs while the female hunts for food, and when the chick finally hatches, both parents continue to care for it, nurturing and protecting it from the elements and predators. This committed approach helps ensure that their young have the best chance of survival. The bond between emperor penguins is not just about raising their young. It highlights their incredible social behaviors and emotional connections, making them truly fascinating beings in our world. Prepare to be amazed by the Cobb salad's origins. This delicious dish has a fun backstory that dates back to 1937 when Robert Cobb, the owner of the Brown Derby restaurant in Hollywood, decided to whip up something special with leftovers. Instead of letting food go to waste, he combined fresh ingredients like lettuce, tomatoes, bacon, chicken, hard-boiled eggs, and blue cheese into a colorful salad. What started as a simple, improvised meal quickly became a hit among Hollywood stars and diners alike. The Cobb salad is not only tasty, but also reflects the creativity and resourcefulness of home cooks everywhere. It's a classic that has stood the test of time, making its way into restaurants and homes across America. Today, this vibrant salad remains a favorite, often enjoyed with a variety of dressings. So next time you dig into a Cobb salad, remember its humble yet heroic beginnings. Scientists recently discovered that Middle Eastern oil shapes global economies. It's fascinating that the Middle East is home to the largest oil reserves in the world. Countries like Saudi Arabia, Iraq, and the United Arab Emirates hold a staggering portion of these reserves, significantly shaping their economies and boosting their global influence. This region's oil acts as a catalyst for wealth, transforming arid landscapes into vibrant urban centers filled with cutting-edge architecture and modern amenities. The revenue generated from oil has not only improved infrastructure and living standards, but also attracted foreign investments and tourism, propelling growth in various sectors. However, the significance of oil in this region extends beyond economic prosperity. It has also emerged as a pivotal element in international politics. The control and distribution of oil have sparked complex relationships, influencing conflicts and alliances that dominate headlines worldwide. Understanding these dynamics is crucial, as fluctuations in oil prices can ripple across economies, affecting everything from gas prices to geopolitical stability. So the next time you hear news about oil prices or OPEC meetings, remember the vital role that this rich, oil-laden landscape plays in molding our interconnected world. What's the secret to Augustus Caesar's incredible wealth? Augustus Caesar stands out in history as perhaps the wealthiest individual ever, with estimates placing his fortune at a staggering $4.6 trillion when adjusted for today's economy. So how did he accumulate such immense riches? As the first Roman emperor, Caesar's wealth came largely from two primary sources: taxation and military conquest. His rule marked a significant turning point in Rome, ushering in a golden age characterized by economic prosperity and expansion. By implementing effective tax systems and conquering vast territories, he not only filled the Roman coffers, but also strengthened his power. This allowed him to fund grand infrastructure projects, support the arts, and create a robust economy that thrived on trade across the Mediterranean. Augustus's ability to blend political savvy with military strength transformed Rome into a leading empire, and his treasure trove remains unmatched to this day. What can we learn from his legacy of wealth and power? This might surprise you. Blue-ringed octopus venom is deadly. These small yet stunning creatures, often found in the coastal waters of the Pacific and Indian Oceans, are renowned for their brilliant blue rings that flash when they feel threatened. Despite their beauty, blue-ringed octopuses are among the most venomous marine animals. Their venom contains a potent neurotoxin called tetrodotoxin, which is so powerful that it can cause paralysis and even death in humans within minutes. What's intriguing is that these octopuses are generally quite calm, only using their venom as a last resort against predators. With a size no larger than a golf ball, they are often overlooked, making it crucial to be cautious while exploring their vibrant habitats. If you ever spot one, admire it from a distance, as getting bitten is a severe medical emergency. Are you ready to respect these beautiful yet dangerous sea creatures? Hard to believe, but 60,000 tires saved us. This project cleverly turns waste into opportunity. These discarded tires, which would typically end up in landfills, are repurposed into valuable materials. By doing this, the initiative not only reduces pollution and conserves natural resources, but also creates jobs for people who might struggle to find employment elsewhere. From tire shredding to new products, each step in this process fosters social inclusion by offering training and work opportunities. This innovative approach helps communities grow stronger and encourages a sustainable future for our planet. It's inspiring to see how collective efforts can make a real difference, proving that recycling can create jobs, enhance social well-being, and protect our environment. What do you think about this fascinating dual impact of tire recycling? Is it really true that George Washington was incredibly wealthy? Yes, George Washington was one of the richest U.S. presidents, with assets worth over $500 million today. This impressive fortune, especially for someone living in the 18th century, primarily came from his inheritance of a large plantation and wise investments in land and agriculture. Washington owned Mount Vernon, a vast estate in Virginia, where he cultivated lucrative crops like tobacco and wheat. However, his wealth was not merely for personal gain. Washington demonstrated a strong commitment to public service, famously freeing his slaves in his will, which showcased his beliefs about individual freedom and responsibility. This decision reflected his understanding of moral leadership, setting an important precedent for future generations. His financial acumen also shaped his perspective as a statesman, as he recognized the crucial link between a stable economy and the success of the fledgling nation. So when you think of America's first president, consider not just his political achievements, but also his impressive path to wealth and the significant influence it had on his leadership style. How do you think this shaped his decisions as a leader? Here's something incredible about Discover the Surprising Origins of the Secret Service. The U.S. Secret Service was established in 1865, primarily to tackle the rampant counterfeiting during the American Civil War. Back then, about 1/3 of all United States currency was fake. Economic turmoil from the war created a prime environment for counterfeiters, who exploited the chaos by flooding the market with worthless money. In response, Congress decided to create a special agency focused on battling these criminals and safeguarding the nation's finances. Initially, the Secret Service's main job was investigating counterfeit operations, laying the groundwork for its important role in maintaining the integrity of the economy. However, it wasn't until after the assassination of President William McKinley in 1901 that the agency took on its most recognized responsibility of protecting the president. Today, the Secret Service is synonymous with security at major events and for prominent political figures. Yet it's fascinating to remember that this agency started with a mission to protect the currency. How has this dual focus shaped its legacy over the years? Could mistakes actually inspire pride in people? Harvaya made a significant mistake, but rather than facing criticism, the community felt a sense of pride. This fascinating twist highlights a complex relationship between error and public perception. Often, when someone in charge of a large system makes a blunder, it can lead to disappointment. However, in Harvaya's case, the mistake became a rallying point for the people. They saw it as a testament to the human experience, where imperfections are part of the journey. It also showcased their unity and resilience, emphasizing that learning from errors can drive improvement and innovation. Managing large-scale operations is no easy feat, and mistakes can sometimes offer valuable lessons that lead to better practices in the future. Instead of shying away from failures, communities like Harvaya prove that embracing them can strengthen bonds and inspire positive change. So the next time a mistake happens, consider how it might just be the spark that ignites pride and progress. Hard to believe, but flamingos adapt to thrive. These fascinating birds are remarkable for their ability to flourish in some of the most challenging environments on Earth. Flamingos are often found in extreme habitats, such as salt flats, lagoons, and mangroves, where food sources can be scarce and the climate can be harsh. Their long legs and specialized beaks allow them to wade through shallow waters and sift through mud, perfect for feasting on algae and tiny organisms. These unique adaptations not only help them survive, but also play a role in their self-confidence. When flamingos are in habitats that provide them with enough food and shelter, they display vibrant colors and strong behaviors that signal health and vitality to other flamingos. Their island homes are crucial in this equation, offering safety from predators and an environment rich in the resources they need to thrive. Isn't it amazing how they make the best of their environments? How does Mount Thor's vertical drop attract adventure seekers? Mount Thor in Canada boasts an astonishing vertical drop of about 1,250 meters, making it one of the steepest cliffs on the planet. This incredible height draws thrill seekers and climbers from around the world, eager to test their limits and experience the adrenaline rush of one of nature's most dramatic landscapes. Just imagine standing at the edge and gazing down the sheer face. It's both terrifying and breathtaking. The cliff's steepness not only showcases the raw power of geology, but also presents a real challenge for experienced rock climbers. However, jumping from the edge would lead to a rapid fall, underlining the potential dangers of this majestic sight. Adventure enthusiasts flock to Mount Thor for its stunning vistas and the opportunity to engage with one of nature's most extreme formations. Are you ready to take a closer look at this monumental drop? Did you know Iceland has one of the oldest parliaments? The Althing, established in 930 AD, is often recognized as one of the world's oldest parliamentary institutions. Located in Thingvellir National Park, this significant gathering not only marked the birth of representative democracy, but also fostered a sense of community among the people. While Iceland proudly touts this title, the Faroe Islands and the Isle of Man also claim to possess ancient parliaments from the same time period. The Faroes' parliament, known as the Lagting, was founded around the year 900 AD, and the Isle of Man's Tynwald dates back to around 979 AD. These parliaments played crucial roles in shaping the governance of their respective regions, establishing laws, resolving disputes, and bringing the Viking community together. Can you imagine how different political systems might look today if they had followed these early democratic principles? Dive into Japan's food culture and identity. Food in Japan represents much more than just nourishment. It connects deeply to the nation's cultural identity and traditions. For many, meals evoke memories, celebrations, and family gatherings, reflecting the unique flavors of Japan's regions. However, the issue of food scarcity casts a shadow on this vibrant culinary scene. When people struggle to access enough food, it directly impacts their cultural practices and community cohesion. Scarcity forces society to rethink its relationship with food, leading to innovative solutions and a renewed respect for local ingredients. It also highlights how essential food security is for maintaining cultural traditions, as access to diverse ingredients allows for the preservation of age-old recipes. Japanese culture illustrates that every dish carries stories, struggles, and societal challenges, linking the past with the present. Thus, understanding food in Japan deepens our appreciation for its significance in shaping identity. How do you think food influences your own culture? Did you know about the giant gold bar? Weighing a staggering 551 pounds, this impressive gold bar is not just a hefty block of metal, it is also valued at around 10 million euros. Each piece of gold involved in creating this massive bar is crafted with incredible precision and care. The process of gold production is all about attention to detail, as each nugget must be carefully placed in a pristine environment, ensuring that it remains pure and flawless. This meticulous approach highlights the effort and skill involved in transforming raw gold into a spectacular bar like this. Imagine the excitement of seeing such a colossal treasure. Gold has fascinated humanity for centuries, symbolizing wealth and prosperity. Isn't it amazing to think about the history, technology, and craftsmanship that go into producing something so extravagant? Did you know that maple syrup can show gratitude? In 2006, an extraordinary moment unfolded at the Winter Olympics when a Norwegian coach presented a ski pole to Canadian skier Annie Acker. This generous gift turned out to be a game changer, helping her secure a silver medal in the competition. Canadians, thrilled by her success, decided to show their appreciation in a sweet way. They rallied together and gifted the coach a whopping 5.2 tons of maple syrup. This striking act of kindness not only highlighted the camaraderie between nations, but also showcased the quirky, unique traditions that often accompany sports. Imagine the joy of receiving barrels of golden syrup as a thank you. It's a fun reminder that in the world of sports, sometimes a simple gesture can lead to unexpected and delightful outcomes. Have you ever thought about how sports can unite people in such creative ways? Why exactly does Michael Bay change his mind on Affleck? During the casting process for the blockbuster movie Armageddon in 1998, director Michael Bay found himself unimpressed by Ben Affleck's initial screen test. Affleck, who was still establishing his career, didn't quite capture the vision Bay had for the role. However, producer Jerry Bruckheimer saw something in Affleck that Bay missed. After Bruckheimer encouraged Bay to give Affleck another chance, the actor took that feedback to heart. He focused on getting in shape and lost weight, transforming his look before the next audition. This time, Affleck impressed Bay with his charisma and determination, ultimately winning the role. This story highlights how crucial second chances can be in the entertainment industry and reminds us that hard work and dedication can lead to great opportunities. Why do lemon sharks grow so big? Lemon sharks can reach impressive lengths of around 3 meters or 10 feet. Interestingly, female lemon sharks tend to be slightly larger than their male counterparts, showcasing what's known as sexual dimorphism. While both genders weigh about the same, females dominate their coastal habitats as larger predators. This size advantage allows them to hunt more effectively, making them a crucial part of their marine ecosystem. Lemon sharks are primarily found in tropical waters, often spotted in shallow areas like mangroves and coral reefs. Their ability to adapt to various habitats contributes to their success as hunters. Despite their size and predatory nature, lemon sharks are known for their relatively docile behavior towards humans. So the next time you hear about these fascinating creatures, remember that size plays a significant role in their lifestyle and survival in the ocean. What else do you want to discover about lemon sharks? Can you imagine a world beyond light itself? Black holes are some of the most mysterious and fascinating objects in our universe. These cosmic giants form when a massive star runs out of fuel and collapses under its own gravity. The result is an area in space where the gravitational pull is so strong that not even light can escape. This invisible region is surrounded by an imaginary boundary called the event horizon. When any object crosses this boundary, it is caught in a whirlwind of gravitational force and stretched infinitely in a process called spaghettification. Imagine being pulled apart like a piece of spaghetti. While we can't see black holes directly, Scientists use telescopes to observe the effects they have on nearby stars and gas. Each discovery brings us closer to understanding these incredible phenomena. What mysteries might they reveal next? Why is the Ganges River so sacred in India? The Ganges, or Ganga, flows through northern India and holds profound importance in Hindu culture. Many people believe it is a goddess, giving life and purity to everything it touches. Pilgrims from all over the country journey to its banks to perform rituals and wash away sins, seeking spiritual cleansing. Major cities like Varanasi stand as testament to its sacredness, where thousands gather to pray, meditate, and perform funeral rites. The river is also vital for agriculture and daily life, providing water for millions. However, pollution poses a serious threat to its sanctity and the health of those who rely on it. This challenge highlights the urgent need for conservation efforts to protect this revered waterway. Cleaning the Ganges is not just about preserving a river, it's about maintaining a cultural identity and ensuring the well-being of countless communities. Wouldn't it be amazing to see the Ganges thrive again as a symbol of purity and life? Let's uncover the truth about Neanderthal dental care. Recent findings show that Neanderthal skulls actually exhibit signs of dental care, revealing a surprising aspect of their everyday lives. Some teeth bear marks that suggest these ancient humans used tools similar to toothpicks to clean their teeth. This hints at a sophisticated approach to dental hygiene, as they understood the importance of keeping their teeth healthy even without modern dental products. Interestingly, the history of dental care isn't without risks. One historical figure reportedly met his fate after using a poisoned toothpick. This illustrates that while early dental practices were innovative, they could also lead to unintended consequences. Just like today, when people must be cautious about what they use to maintain oral health, our ancestors faced their own challenges. So, could it be that Neanderthals were pioneers in the quest for a clean smile? You might be shocked to learn this about Shakira. Despite her incredible success as a global music icon, Shakira faced rejection early in her career due to her unique singing style. When she was just a young girl, she auditioned for her school choir, filled with hopes of sharing her talent. However, the choir director found her vibrato so unusual that he compared it to the sound of a goat. Can you imagine being turned down because your voice is too distinctive? Instead of giving up, Shakira embraced her uniqueness and kept honing her craft. Over the years, her signature sound has captivated millions, leading to numerous hits and a dedicated fan base. It's a fascinating reminder that sometimes the very features that make us different can set us apart in the best possible ways. So next time you hear one of her catchy songs, remember, rejection can be the first step towards greatness. Twins brawl in womb. Who knew before birth could be this wild? Who knew before birth could be this wild? This fascinating event was captured in a viral ultrasound video showing two fetuses engaged in a playful fight. Filmed at just 14 weeks into the pregnancy, the ultrasound revealed the twins jostling and occasionally smacking each other with their tiny limbs. This isn't just a cute moment, it provides insight into the development of motor skills and social interactions even before birth. Researchers are amazed to find that such early behavior hints at the competitive nature that can emerge between siblings later in life. While the twins are still in the safety of their mother's womb, they're already beginning to interact with each other, showing that their rivalry is part of a natural process. This playful display opens up questions about fetal development and how important early experiences can be in shaping a person's future relationships. Isn't it incredible to think about the dynamics of siblings starting even before they enter the world? This just shows how complex and active life can be, even in the womb. Here's a wild fact about crows communicating. Crows are far more than just smart birds. They have developed a complex language that includes unique calls and gestures to interact with each other. Research shows they use specific sounds to signal different types of food, letting their friends know if they found a delicious treat or something less appealing. They also have distinct calls to warn family members of danger, forming an early warning system to keep their group safe. Interestingly, crows' communication changes depending on their social structure, particularly within family groups where relationships can dictate their interactions. This means that when a crow spots a tasty meal or senses a predator, the way it communicates may vary based on who is listening. It's like they have their own secret code, showcasing their intelligence and social nature in a fascinating way. Did you know such clever creatures use these techniques in their daily lives? Prepare to be amazed by the science of speed improvement. Many people think that speed in sports is something you either have or you don't, but that's far from the truth. Research shows that speed can be significantly improved through specific training techniques. For instance, strength conditioning helps build the muscle power necessary for fast sprints. Sprint drills, which focus on quick starts and efficient running form, can sharpen an athlete's ability to move faster. Additionally, understanding biomechanics, the study of how bodies move, allows trainers to refine techniques, making every movement more efficient. These strategies combine hard work with scientific principles, proving that dedication and practice can translate into tangible performance gains on the field. So next time you watch a race, remember that speed isn't just a gift. It's something that can be cultivated. Did you know tunnels can be deadly? The construction of tunnels has always been fraught with danger, dating back to the London Underground. Built in the 19th century, workers had to grapple with risks like cave-ins and toxic gas exposure, often without the safety measures we take for granted today. Fast forward to modern times, and the dangers persist. Take the Channel Tunnel, for example, where several fatalities occurred during its construction. Despite technological advancements, workers still face hazards due to conditions such as flooding, precarious ground stability, and exposure to heavy machinery. These risks emphasize the importance of stringent safety protocols and training. Every time you ride through a tunnel, think about the skilled hands that made it possible, navigating hazards to connect us and make travel easier. How do engineers ensure our safety today? You might be shocked to discover skeleton keys have limits. Despite their name, skeleton keys can't open just any lock. They're specifically designed for a type of lock called an awarded lock, which is commonly found in older buildings. These locks are simpler in design, allowing skeleton keys to bypass their mechanisms with ease. However, as technology has advanced, many modern locks like pin tumblers and electronic systems have become the norm. These newer locks are much more complex, making it impossible for skeleton keys to unlock them. This shift in security technology has rendered skeleton keys largely obsolete in today's world, and many people may not even recognize them. Even though skeleton keys have a fascinating history and were once a handy tool for locksmiths and property owners, now they mainly serve as curiosities that remind us how far lock technology has come. Can you imagine a world where such keys were the go-to solution for unlocking doors? Can you picture a world without nibbling? The term nibbling offers a fun and efficient way to refer to our precious nieces and nephews all at once. Instead of saying my nieces and nephews, you can simply call them your nibblings, making family conversations smoother and a bit more playful. This delightful word captures the essence of these young ones, who tend to nibble on our hearts with their laughter and antics. The origin of nibblings highlights how language evolves with our relationships, adding a touch of lightheartedness and creativity to our discussions about family. Using this charming term can also help create a sense of closeness, making it easy to share stories and experiences about these little ones. Imagine talking with friends or family, and instead of listing each child one by one, you can say, "I spent the weekend with my nibblings." It lightens the mood and simplifies things. So next time you're chatting about your favorite kiddos, why not embrace this delightful term? It's a lovely way to celebrate family while adding a dash of whimsy. Surprising news. An asteroid named after Tom Hanks? The asteroid 12,118. Tom Hanks is a tribute to the beloved actor's impact on cinema and culture. Discovered in 1999, this space rock represents not only a unique honor for Hanks, but also highlights the fun intersection of science and pop culture. Asteroids are typically named after historical figures, scientists, and other influential individuals, making this christening a delightful twist. Hanks, known for iconic films like Forrest Gump and Saving Private Ryan, is appreciated worldwide for his charisma and relatable characters. By naming an asteroid after him, the International Astronomical Union recognized his contributions that go beyond entertainment. They celebrate the way he inspires kindness and compassion. So while 12,918 Tom Hanks floats in space, it serves as a reminder of how art and the cosmos can beautifully collide. Imagine spotting a tiny rock out there, representing one of our favorite movie stars. Did you know lions prefer open landscapes? The mighty lion, often called the king of the jungle, actually calls savannas and grasslands home rather than dense jungles. These majestic big cats thrive in open areas where they can easily spot their prey. Lions use their incredible teamwork while hunting in these vast landscapes, often working together in groups called prides. This social structure allows them to take down larger animals like zebras and wildebeests. Interestingly, you won't find lions living in thick forests or tropical jungles, as they need the space to run and chase. Their golden coats blend beautifully with the tall grass, making them excellent hunters. So next time you hear someone say lions live in jungles, you can proudly correct them and share the truth about these fascinating creatures. Why do you think such a majestic animal has a misleading title? Discover why the Gupta Empire is called India's Golden Age. This incredible period, lasting from 325 to 550 CE, showcased amazing advancements in many fields. This era is particularly notable for its groundbreaking achievements in science, mathematics, literature, and the arts. One of the most famous scholars of the Gupta Empire, Aryabhata, was a genius who introduced revolutionary concepts, including the idea of zero, which is crucial for modern mathematics. He even proposed early versions of heliocentric theory, suggesting that the Earth orbits the Sun. Meanwhile, classical Sanskrit literature bloomed, with poets and playwrights creating enduring works that continue to resonate today. The flourishing of art and architecture, exemplified in the stunning temples and sculptures, added to the cultural richness of this time. The Gupta Empire truly laid the foundation for future generations, sparking curiosity and learning that shaped India's historical journey. Guess what really drives our money today? The gold standard, which once tied the US dollar directly to gold, officially ended in 1971. This monumental shift completely transformed the global economy. Before 1971, the value of each dollar was backed by a specific amount of gold, giving it a solid foundation. But once countries moved away from this system, they began using a fiat currency model, where the value isn't tied to any physical commodity. Instead, currencies now derive their worth from trust in governments and economies. This change allowed nations to have more flexibility in managing their economies, but it also introduced new challenges, like inflation and currency fluctuations. As a result, today's money is much more about confidence and supply and demand than ever before. How do you feel about the dollar's journey from gold to a paper-driven economy? This might surprise you. Snakes can see heat. Rattlesnakes and some other snake species are equipped with special heat-sensitive pits located between their eyes and nostrils. These remarkable adaptations allow them to sense warm-blooded prey, even in complete darkness. Imagine hunting without your eyes. That's how these snakes operate. When a warm-blooded animal passes by, the heat radiating from it is detected by the snake's pits, allowing it to pinpoint the location of its next meal with astonishing accuracy. This ability significantly enhances their hunting skills, especially at night when other predators might struggle. Thanks to this unique adaptation, rattlesnakes can thrive in various environments. Whether hidden among rocks or curled up in a desert, their infrared vision helps them track down food and survive. Isn't it fascinating how evolution equips creatures with such incredible tools? Guess what really drives puppy cats to your side? Certain cat breeds, playfully known as puppy cats, are intentionally bred for behaviors typically associated with dogs. Breeds like the Ragdoll and Maine Coon stand out for their charming personalities, showing remarkable sociability and loyalty. Unlike typical aloof cats, these breeds often prefer to follow their owners around the house, curling up beside them during quiet times or welcoming them at the door when they return. This unique blend of cat and dog traits makes them incredibly appealing to pet lovers who want a companion that is both independent and affectionate. Imagine a fluffy Maine Coon nuzzling against your leg while you cook, or a playful Ragdoll snuggling into your lap for a cozy movie night. Their friendly nature not only creates a joyful home environment, but also strengthens the bond between pets and their humans. So if you're looking for a feline friend who shares some dog-like characteristics, these breeds might just be the perfect fit for your family. Explore the heights of Nepal's majestic mountains. Did you know that Nepal boasts 8 of the 10 highest mountains in the world? This incredible country is famous for its stunning landscapes, with the towering Himalayas cutting through its northern region. Among these giants, Mount Everest stands the tallest at 8,848 meters, known as the roof of the world. Each year, adventurers from around the globe flock to Nepal, eager to tackle its challenging terrain and experience the awe-inspiring beauty of peaks like Kanchenjunga and Lhotse. The culture in this area is equally captivating, deeply intertwined with the mountains that surround them. Local people honor these mighty giants with rich traditions and festivals that celebrate their significance. Whether you're a seasoned climber or simply an admirer of nature, the breathtaking views and serene atmosphere of Nepal's mountains create an unforgettable experience. Are you ready to discover why these heights draw so many to their breathtaking beauty? Hard to believe, but shooting stars aren't stars. They are actually meteors zipping through our atmosphere. When tiny rocks or particles from space collide with the Earth's atmosphere at incredible speeds, they heat up due to friction with the air. This intense heat causes them to glow brightly, creating the stunning streaks of light we admire in the night sky. Most meteors are smaller than a grain of sand, and they burn up completely before reaching the ground. Each night, dozens of these meteors might enter our atmosphere, providing a beautiful light show. Did you know that you can sometimes catch a glimpse of these meteors during special meteor showers? Events like the Perseids or Geminids fill the sky with dozens of shooting stars each hour. So next time you see a shooting star, remember it's not a star at all, but a little piece of the cosmos making a spectacular entry. Have you ever wondered why bacteria are so important? The human body is a bustling metropolis filled with trillions of microorganisms known as microbiota, outnumbering our own human cells. These tiny creatures live mainly in our guts, and they play vital roles in our health. For instance, they help us digest food by breaking down complex carbohydrates and synthesizing essential nutrients. Beyond digestion, our microbiota also battle harmful pathogens, supporting our immune system and keeping us healthy. This intricate community works seamlessly. It even influences our mood and mental well-being. With science revealing more every day, understanding this relationship between humans and their microbiota has never been more crucial. Maintaining a healthy balance of these microorganisms through a balanced diet rich in fiber and probiotics may enhance our overall well-being. So next time you think about health, remember those tiny allies inside you. This might surprise you: how to disappear completely. This intriguing handbook dives into the fascinating idea of vanishing off the grid, exploring methods like faking one's death and creating a completely new identity. While some advice may feel a bit old-fashioned in our digital world, it provides a captivating look at what it means to truly disappear. Written with a dash of humor, the author even manages to misspell disappear multiple times, adding a quirky charm to the book. With technology tracking us everywhere we go, the concept of escaping modern life is both thrilling and a touch nostalgic. Imagine living without an online presence or social media oversharing. This book doesn't just present practical tips. It taps into our desire for freedom and adventure, sparking creativity and perhaps a little mischief in our minds. In a society constantly buzzing with information, do you think it's still possible to truly vanish and live under the radar? What would it take for you to consider a fresh start? Did you know about Variegary's unique cooking method? In the village of Variegary, geothermal activity provides a distinctive way to prepare meals. The locals have discovered how to harness the natural heat from underground hot springs, turning these steaming sources of energy into an essential part of their cooking process. Instead of using traditional stoves or ovens, they simply place pots and pans in areas where the ground is warm. This method is not only eco-friendly, but also adds an exciting twist to their meals, allowing them to cook a wide range of foods like eggs, vegetables, and even stews. Imagine the aroma of fresh produce being steamed naturally by the earth's warmth. Residents take pride in their cooking traditions, often gathering around these hot springs to share meals. This unique approach to cooking is a perfect example of how communities can adapt to their environment while enjoying delicious food. So next time you crack an egg or saute vegetables, think about how variegarity does it differently. Surprisingly, it's a fact that knee pain affects many. Most young people breeze through their daily lives without even a hint of knee problems. But when they finally do experience this type of discomfort, it can turn their world upside down. Knee pain isn't just an elderly issue. It can strike anyone. And once it does, the effects can be quite significant. Many elderly folks often reminisce about how challenging life becomes with this pain, affecting everything from walking to climbing stairs or even just getting up from a chair. You imagine missing out on fun activities, family gatherings, or simply running around with friends because of this persistent issue. Therefore, understanding knee health and taking proactive steps to protect those joints is crucial at every age. Whether by staying active, maintaining a healthy weight, or seeking proper treatment, we can all help prevent knee troubles and preserve a more enjoyable, mobile lifestyle. Did you know Uranus was named after a king? For over 40 years, the planet we now know as Uranus was actually called Georgium Sidus, which means George's star in Latin. This name was in honor of King George III of Britain, who ruled during the 18th century. When astronomer Sir William Herschel discovered the planet in 1781, he wanted to honor the king due to the support he received for his astronomical research. Although this name was popular in Britain, it didn't stick around everywhere. Astronomers in other countries preferred naming it after the Greek god of the sky, Uranus. By 1850, the name Uranus became widely accepted, and today it's appreciated for its connection to mythology. Isn't it fascinating how names evolve and reflect our history? What might have happened if Georgium Sidus had remained the official name? What if I told you McDonald's serves spaghetti in the Philippines? This exciting twist on the classic fast food menu showcases how local cultures can influence even the most recognizable brands. In the Philippines, customers can indulge in a special offering that often comes with juicy fried chicken. This unique dish reflects the Filipinos' love for sweet flavors, as the spaghetti is topped with a rich, sweet tomato sauce, making it distinctly different from the Italian version. Families often gather to enjoy this combination, especially during celebrations and special occasions. The blend of flavors and textures in this meal makes it a beloved favorite among locals and tourists alike. It's fascinating to see how McDonald's adapts its menu to cater to regional tastes, proving that even a global chain can embrace local cuisine. Next time you're in the Philippines, don't miss the chance to try this delicious spaghetti dish that brings a taste of home to a globally recognized brand. Isn't it amazing how food can connect cultures? Meet your new robot winter helper. A mini autonomous snowplow robot is ready to make your winter mornings easier than ever. This clever little device can clean your yard all by itself, working quietly while you sleep. Imagine waking up to a pristine, snow-free space without lifting a finger. These robots are equipped with sensors to navigate around obstacles and ensure they clear every inch of your driveway or yard. The technology behind them combines artificial intelligence and smart navigation, enabling them to learn the layout of your property over time. They even adjust their operations based on the snowfall amount, so whether it's a light dusting or a heavy blanket of snow, they've got it covered. With this handy helper, you can finally say goodbye to backbreaking shoveling and enjoy more time for cozy fires or hot cocoa. Could the future of snow removal be this easy? Let's explore the link between anxiety and neurotransmitters. Research reveals that anxiety disorders are closely tied to imbalances in key brain chemicals like serotonin and gamma-aminobutyric acid, GABA. Serotonin helps regulate mood, while GABA serves as a calming agent, reducing nerve activity. When GABA levels drop, people may experience heightened anxiety, making everyday tasks feel overwhelming. Thankfully, treatments often aim to restore this balance, using therapies that may include medication or lifestyle changes. For instance, medications like SSRIs can boost serotonin levels, and other treatments may enhance GABA production. By understanding how these neurotransmitters work, we can better appreciate the complexities of anxiety disorders and the importance of seeking help. Whether it's through therapy, exercise, or supportive communities, finding ways to improve our mental health is crucial. So next time you feel anxious, remember the science behind it. There's a biological reason you might feel that way, and help is available. Have you ever wondered why chess is so universal? Chess is not just a game, it's a worldwide phenomenon played in nearly every country around the globe. From bustling cities to quiet villages, people gather around chessboards, engaging in this ancient strategy game that dates back over 1,000 years. Its appeal lies in its simple rules paired with complex strategy, making it accessible for beginners while offering endless depth for seasoned players. Countries like Russia, India, and the United States host grand tournaments, showcasing immense talent and fierce competition. Chess transcends language and culture, uniting people through shared challenges and victories. Whether it's casual play in a park or intense matches in prestigious settings, the game fosters critical thinking and problem-solving skills. Every move counts, teaching patience and foresight. As the pieces dance across the board, players experience not just competition, but camaraderie and respect for their opponents. So next time you see a chessboard, remember it's not just about winning, it's about connecting with others across the globe. Why is there a flag war at the DMZ? At the Korean Demilitarized Zone, DMZ, a fascinating showdown unfolds through towering flagpoles that symbolize the ongoing tension between North and South Korea. In the village of Panmunjom, both nations have erected impressive flagpoles on their respective sides of the border. South Korea boasts a towering 323-foot flagpole in Daejeongdong, but North Korea didn't hold back. They built an even taller one in Kijongdong that reaches a staggering 525 feet. This pole is not just tall, it proudly waves a 595-pound North Korean flag, making it one of the largest flags in the world. These massive flags can be seen from miles away, serving as bold reminders of the divided state of the Korean peninsula. This symbolic competition goes beyond just height. It reflects deep-rooted historical conflicts and the desire for national pride. The flag war at the DMZ is a striking visual representation of the complex relationship between these two neighboring countries and showcases how something as simple as a flag can capture the essence of their ongoing struggle. Guess what really drives sheep diversity worldwide? It's astonishing to think that there are approximately 900 different species of sheep spread across the globe. These remarkable animals come in various shapes, sizes, and colors, adapting to different environments and climates. From the sturdy Icelandic sheep, known for their thick wool that withstands cold temperatures, to the graceful merino sheep, famous for their fine wool that is highly sought after in the fashion industry, each breed has a unique set of traits. Sheep are not just farm animals. They play an essential role in various ecosystems, helping to maintain grasslands and support biodiversity. Additionally, people have domesticated sheep for thousands of years, leading to countless breeds cultivated for their wool, meat, and milk. With such a rich variety, don't you wonder what else makes each sheep truly unique? Did you know that penguins can't taste fish? Unlike many animals, these charming birds have evolved in a fascinating way. They lack the ability to taste fish. Instead, they can only sense sour and salty flavors, making their relationship with food quite unique. When they dive underwater, they use their sharp, needle-like papillae on their tongues to help capture fish efficiently. These specialized structures grip the slippery prey, allowing penguins to swallow it whole, which is essential for their survival. This means that while a penguin won't savor the flavor of a tasty fish dish like we do, they are masters at finding and eating their meals quickly. Their ability to sense only a couple of flavors focuses their hunting strategy, enabling them to thrive in harsh environments. Isn't it fascinating how nature adapts creatures like penguins for their specific needs? Ever considered how guns and typewriters are linked? Christopher Scholes, a brilliant inventor, teamed up with two partners to create the typewriter in the 1860s, and this invention would change the way we communicate forever. Interestingly, the typewriter was later manufactured by Remington, a company primarily known for making firearms. This surprising connection highlights the diverse origins of everyday tools that we often take for granted. Imagine people in the 19th century clacking away on a typewriter while simultaneously knowing Remington for their rifles. The typewriter allowed for faster and more efficient writing, paving the way for modern communication as we know it today. As letters, documents, and books began to be produced more quickly, it shook up the world of publishing and personal correspondence. This unexpected pairing of industries illustrates how innovations can come from the most unlikely sources, reminding us of the fascinating journeys that everyday tools have taken to end up in our homes. Let's uncover the truth about global languages. Mandarin Chinese is not only the most widely spoken language in the world, but it also boasts over 1 billion native speakers. This staggering number puts it far ahead of Spanish and English, which follow in popularity. Can you imagine how rich and diverse communication must be in regions where Mandarin is spoken? In contrast, Papua New Guinea, with its vibrant cultural landscape, showcases an astonishing variety of over 800 distinct languages. This incredible linguistic diversity highlights how language shapes our identities and cultures. Each language represents unique ways of thinking and expressing ideas, making the study of languages like Mandarin and those in Papua New Guinea so fascinating. With such vast and varied languages out there, what does it reveal about our global society and our connections to one another? Did you know Justin Timberlake sang for McDonald's? This pop superstar lent his voice to the catchy "I'm Lovin' It" jingle, creating a memorable tune that many people associate with the fast food giant. Released in 2003, this campaign marked a turning point in McDonald's marketing strategy, reflecting a fresh and youthful vibe. Timberlake's involvement not only showcased his musical talent, but also elevated the brand's image. The jingle quickly became synonymous with McDonald's, helping to establish a strong emotional connection with customers. As the campaign ran across television and radio, it resonated with audiences, blending fun and nostalgia. Timberlake's engaging style, combined with the catchy melody, ensured that the slogan stuck in people's minds. Alongside his work in music and film, his contribution to McDonald's marketing was a unique venture, illustrating how artists can diversify their careers while bolstering brand identity. So next time you hear that iconic tune, remember the pop sensation behind it. Could a simple jingle really boost a brand's success? Hard to believe, but Coolidge had a strange breakfast ritual. President Calvin Coolidge, the 30th President of the United States, had a quirky way of starting his day that left many folks puzzled. Every morning, while enjoying his breakfast, he would sit calmly and have Vaseline rubbed onto his bald head. This unusual habit became a notable part of his daily routine, an eccentricity that reflected his character. Coolidge particularly enjoyed a simple breakfast, often opting for oatmeal and fruit, but the ritual with Vaseline added a touch of peculiarity. Some say he believed the ointment helped keep his scalp healthy and shiny, while others speculate it was merely a unique personal quirk. Regardless of the reason behind it, this strange breakfast combination certainly contributed to Coolidge's reputation as one of the more unconventional leaders in American history. What other odd habits have you heard about famous figures? Prepare to be amazed by Elaine Davidson's body piercings. This remarkable woman holds the world record for the most body piercings, with an astonishing count of over 9,800. That's right, within her body she has embraced more piercings than most people can imagine. Each piercing tells a story, representing her adventurous spirit and passion for body art. Davidson first began her piercing journey in the late 1990s, and since then, she has transformed her body into a canvas of self-expression. With every piercing, she celebrates individuality and the beauty of diversity in body modification. This unique distinction has not only brought her fame, but has also sparked conversations about the art and culture of piercings around the world. While some may find the sheer number overwhelming, Davidson views it as a personal statement. Have you ever considered what it would be like to express yourself in such a bold and colorful way as she does? Each piercing reveals a layer of her identity, making us wonder about the stories behind every hoop and stud. Here's a wild fact about zip codes. A zip code is not just a random series of numbers. It's actually a 5-digit code that pinpoints specific geographic areas. This clever system was introduced by the United States Postal Service to improve mail delivery accuracy. But wait, there's more. There's also an optional 4-digit extension you can use, making delivery even more precise. This innovation has dramatically transformed how we send and receive mail. Before zip codes, errors in delivery were much more common, and packages often got lost or sent to the wrong places. Now, with these codes acting like a GPS for letters and parcels, delivery times have significantly decreased. Mail carriers can easily organize their routes, leading to quicker service and fewer mistakes. Imagine sending a birthday card that arrives on time, thanks to a little 5-digit code. So the next time you send a letter, remember that zip codes do a lot more than just look cool. They help keep our world connected efficiently. Did you know about the cobra effect in India? This intriguing phenomenon started when the British government offered rewards for killing cobras to address the growing snake population problem. Initially, people saw this as an easy way to make money and began hunting cobras, but soon they figured out a smarter plan. They started breeding the snakes to maximize their profits. Once the government realized this was backfiring and decided to stop the rewards, those crafty cobra breeders let their snakes loose back into the wild. Rather than solving the issue, this action increased the cobra population, creating a larger problem than before. The cobra effect highlights how well-intentioned solutions can sometimes lead to unexpected and counterproductive results. It teaches us a valuable lesson about thinking through our actions and their potential consequences. Prepare to be amazed by snowflake symmetry. Every snowflake is a tiny masterpiece of nature, featuring 6 perfectly symmetrical arms that make each one look stunningly beautiful. The fascinating part is that despite their intricate designs, no 2 snowflakes are ever the same. This uniqueness arises from the conditions in which each flake forms, like changes in temperature and humidity. As water vapor freezes in the atmosphere, each snowflake develops its distinct structure, resulting in billions of unique, symmetrical patterns that dazzle observers. Scientists have even studied snowflakes under microscopes, capturing their complex shapes and revealing just how diverse they can be. This symmetry and individuality show us just how incredible nature can be, turning something as simple as falling snow into an endless source of wonder. So next time you see a snowflake, remember it's not just frozen water, it's a unique work of art waiting to be admired. Is it really true that Billy Ridgway meets a demon? In The Weirdness, author Jeremy Bushnell introduces us to Billy Ridgway, a struggling writer who finds himself in an uproarious predicament after making a deal with a demon. This fun and chaotic adventure unfolds with Billy encountering witches, experiencing wild time travel escapades, and navigating the unpredictable world of dark comedy. Bushnell's witty prose brings the quirky characters and unusual situations to life, ensuring readers are constantly entertained. As Billy juggles his new reality, he learns that every choice can lead to unexpected consequences, making the story both hilarious and thought-provoking. Fans of dark comedy will appreciate how Bushnell blends humor with fantasy in a way that feels fresh and engaging. If you enjoy a narrative where the absurd meets the profound, this novel might just be the perfect read for you. Dive into the clever twists and turns that only a deal with a demon can inspire. Let's uncover the truth about tension and history. The line mentioned in the text symbolizes a deep-rooted tension and a complex history. This isn't just any line. It represents a place that has been caught in a prolonged state of waiting for peace. Think about it. Sometimes even the thinnest lines draw stark divides. They can tell powerful stories of conflict, struggle, and the yearning for harmony. When we pause to consider these boundaries, we realize they hold so much meaning. They are reminders of the battles fought and the hopes that linger. This line invites us to reflect on the journeys taken by people who have longed for resolution. Every mark on the map not only demarcates territory, but also echoes the voices of those who have lived through unrest. Can we learn from these stories and strive for a better future together? Why exactly does B.C. Ross matter in American history? B.C. Ross is a name tied to one of the very first American flags, which makes her story quite fascinating. She lived in a charming small house on Arp Street in Philadelphia, a place that still stands today. This historic home not only holds memories of Ross's life, but also echoes the spirit of the early days of America. Ross contributed to a symbol that represented freedom and unity during a time of great change. While many might not recognize her name, her connection to the flag is a reminder of the countless individuals who shaped our nation's identity. Visiting her home offers a glimpse into the past, making her an important figure worth remembering. So what can we learn from the story of B.C. Ross and her groundbreaking contributions to American history? You might be amazed by Malayalam's unique features. Malayalam, a beautiful language spoken in the Indian state of Kerala, is not just a means of communication. It's also a fascinating linguistic palindrome. This means that when you spell it backwards, it looks exactly the same as when you spell it forwards, a rare feat not common in many languages. With over 30 million speakers, Malayalam is cherished for its rich literary heritage and poetic traditions, showcasing the culture and history of its people. The script of Malayalam comes from ancient Brahmic alphabets, adding depth to its uniqueness. Language lovers often find its palindrome status a delightful trivia fact, making it popular in language games and competitions. Whether you're a linguist or just someone who enjoys exploring new cultures, Malayalam offers a glimpse into the incredible diversity of human language. So why is a palindrome like Malayalam significant? It sparks curiosity and reminds us of the wonderful quirks that languages can have. Can you imagine that New York has more Italians than Rome? This bustling metropolis is not just a city, it's a melting pot of cultures. In fact, New York City boasts more Italian Americans than Rome itself, more Irish Americans than Dublin, and more Jewish individuals than Tel Aviv. Immigrants began flocking to New York during the 19th and 20th centuries, seeking new opportunities and a better life. As a result, the city has developed a vibrant cultural landscape shaped by these diverse communities. You can taste authentic Italian pasta in Little Italy, enjoy lively Irish music in the pubs of the East Side, or witness the colorful celebrations of Jewish culture during festivals like Hanukkah. These rich traditions don't just survive, they thrive in New York, influencing local cuisine, art, and architecture in ways that resonate throughout the city. How has such diversity changed New York City over the years? Most people don't know this, but summer camps can scare. The film Friday the 13th was filmed at a real place called Camp Nobabosco, which has now become infamous for its connection to the horror movie. After the film was released, many parents became worried that their children might be frightened by tales of the camp, leading to a decline in campers. To combat this reputation, Camp Nobabosco had to issue disclaimers, actively reassuring families that the camp is a safe and fun environment, far removed from the slasher film's chilling storyline. This situation highlights how a single film can transform a summer camp's image, turning a joyful place into a source of anxiety for some families. It's fascinating to see how art influences reality, right down to a beloved children's camp. Are you brave enough to visit a camp with such a spooky past? Can you believe Wii Sports almost wasn't included? In a surprising twist of corporate decision-making, Reggie Fils-Aimé, the passionate CEO of Nintendo, fought hard to ensure that Wii Sports was bundled as a free pack-in game with the Wii console. Initially, there was significant pushback from the legendary game designer Shigeru Miyamoto, who had different ideas for the product launch. Fils-Aimé recognized that including Wii Sports could attract a broader audience, showcasing how fun and engaging the Wii could be. His belief in the game's potential was unwavering. With the Wii, Nintendo wasn't just targeting traditional gamers, they aimed to invite families and casual players into gaming. The decision to package Wii Sports ultimately proved to be a game-changer, contributing to the Wii's immense popularity worldwide. The unexpected combination of motion controls and sports games not only revolutionized gameplay, but also created a shared experience for friends and families alike. It's fascinating to think how this one decision shaped gaming history, isn't it? Believe it or not, salt was once worth gold. In ancient times, salt wasn't just a seasoning, it was a precious commodity. The Romans recognized its immense value, relying on it to preserve food and enhance flavors. Because of its importance, salt even served as a form of currency. Soldiers were sometimes paid with salt instead of coins, leading to the phrase "worth your salt," which we still use today. This practice highlighted how crucial salt was for survival, especially before refrigeration was invented. Trade routes flourished around salt, and its availability could dictate the prosperity of entire cities. Salt mines and salt flats became bustling centers of activity as people sought this valuable resource to trade. Can you imagine a world where your salary might consist of this simple mineral instead of cash? The legacy of salt is still evident today, as it plays a vital role in our diets and industries. So next time you sprinkle some on your meal, remember its rich history as a treasure that shaped economies and societies worldwide. Imagine seeing Arnold Schwarzenegger as the Terminator. During a break from filming Terminator, Arnold made quite the memorable entrance when he visited a restaurant still decked out in his intense makeup. With one eye missing and his jawbone exposed, he definitely attracted attention. Patrons at the restaurant were in for a shock as they got an up-close look at the iconic character. Most diners probably didn't expect to encounter a sci-fi legend during their meal. This quirky moment highlights how dedicated actors can become to their roles, sometimes even forgetting to change back into ordinary clothes. Schwarzenegger's makeup artist worked hard to create such a striking look, showcasing the lengths that go into movie magic. Even the best of us can have unexpected slip-ups. Can you imagine the stories those restaurant goers tell about that incredible day? Here's a wild fact about giant snakes. In 2012, an intriguing image surfaced online, igniting wild rumors about a gigantic snake that supposedly emerged from the depths after a devastating cyclone struck the Red Sea. This cyclone was no ordinary storm. It claimed the lives of over 300 individuals, including around 100 divers, making the incident particularly tragic. As the story spread, so did the fantastical speculation about this mythical snake, capturing the imagination of many. People shared the image widely, wondering if this colossal creature was a genuine sighting or simply a well-crafted hoax. Despite the sensational nature of the claims, the snake turned out to be part of an urban legend, fueled by fears and mysteries surrounding the cyclone's aftermath. This event reminds us how quickly stories can circulate, highlighting our fascination with the unknown and the extraordinary, especially in the wake of disaster.